Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Joe Talks again. I'm Sergeant First Class Nathan Hutchison. I'm here with Corporal Rashawn Williams, and we are at Naval Base Ventura County here in Port Hueneme in wonderful California, just right near the beach. Not a normal destination for an Army soldier, but here we are, two Army soldiers sitting here having a chat. As we've stated before, Joe Talks is all about giving you some good information about the Army and get a good idea of the expansive nature that we have within the Army. And so with that, our veterinary tech, Corporal Williams, go ahead and take it away.
All right. So I joined in 2015. I went to AIT in San Antonio. My MOS is 68 Tango. So I first joined when I was around 20 years old. That's when I first had my daughter. And I actually was in reserves originally. I was in 997th Medical Detachment out of Round Rock, Texas. I actually joined through San Antonio, Texas. From there, I think I spent like a year and a half in the reserves, and out of there I went active duty. And my first duty station was Fort Lewis, Washington. It was 218th tow unit. That's a deployable unit. So we have two types of units. We have a TDA and a tow. So TDA is pretty much what I'm working at right now, where we do day-to-day clinics and stuff like that. We see patients, we see POAs, practice for GOAs and all that stuff. Well, our main mission is GOAs, and the health and a GOA. That's a government-owned animal, like a MWD, like the typical German shepherds and stuff that you would see that do the bomb sweeps and all that stuff. So we work really close hand-in-hand with handlers with different branches. So we work with Navy, Army, and Air Force. And sometimes we can work with international. I have worked with France and British, not British, Europe. I want to say Europe. Europe and French handlers back when I was in Guam. So that was my second duty station. My first was Fort Lewis. Second duty station was Guam, Naval Air Force Base. There's two bases out there. And this is now my third duty station. I actually didn't pick this. I just got popped up on orders for here. So I was really lucky for that. But that's pretty much my whole career from now to when I first joined.
Okay. Now, is this type of assignment, is this unique to you, or is this something that's typical in your career field?
Both. I would say that because you don't typically see Army personnel on Port Hueneme or Naval Base Ventura County. I think it's like 6 or 7 of us all in total. And I say no because we do work with, we go to Navy, Air Force, Army, we go to all of that. So this is kind of different, but not really.
Did you have any interest in being in California before coming here?
Nope, this is my first time in California, having to be stationed here.
Yeah. So what about your background as far as what made you decide to join the Army, and what picking this career field in general?
Oh, so my original goal was to be a K9 handler for a state trooper whenever I got out. And so I was talking to my recruiter about it, and he was telling me this would be a really good MOS to have, like the type of background and stuff. If you treat animals and you already work close hand in hand with animals and stuff. So, and my ASVAB score was high enough to get it. So I ended up getting 68 Tango.
Awesome. Now, what are the plans now? Is that still on your horizon, or you feel like this is?
Right now, I'm still kind of deciding if I want to stay in or get out. I think I have a year left. I'm actually due to get promoted on the 1st. So maybe I'll stay in. Maybe I'll make 20 years out of it. I'm not exactly sure just yet. Yeah. Right now, it's up in the air, honestly.
Well, what would you say about your experiences so far? I mean, it seems like you got a pretty unique, skill set, and then, your assignments and everything else.
I would say my experience is just, when it comes to this type of MOS, the people that you work with can make or break it. Just because I work hand in hand with officers and NCOs, all ranks and stuff all the time. So if there's like personality clashes and stuff like that, which it has happened before in the past, might not go so well. But then you have like a group that I'm working with now that we're actually very cohesive. We joke around a lot, and talk to each other a lot and stuff like that, and it goes really well. So it's just all about the people that you work with, pretty much.
What made you decide to go to active duty once you were in the reserve?
I was already like because I first had my daughter, and I was like, I already got my foot in the door with the Army. Might as well just go and take it all the way. And I needed the health care and stuff like that, just so I can fall back on it and a steady paycheck and all that good stuff.
Is there anything like benefit-wise or anything else that has stood out as that, you look at and say, like, that this has been another positive thing?
Honestly, just being in the MOS, just being able to interact with all the people and stuff and all work that I work with and everything, it's been very unique, very crazy. It has some ups and some downs and stuff like that, but I'm just glad I did it.
Yeah. Is there are there any like special moments where you had to deal with a certain situation that was, you were like, wow, this is what I was expecting when I talked to recruiters?
Not really. I've gotten tempted to get bit a couple times, but other than that, nothing like super outlandish. But it kind of comes with working with dogs. Some are friendly, some aren't.
Now, is it primarily canines that y'all work with? Is it?
We do primarily canines, but we do see some cats, and there are actually some exotic veterinarians in the Army. I worked with a captain at one time. Her specialty was reptiles. So there are some different type of animals and stuff that we see. Our partner, not our partner, what's a better word I can put it? So our branch is Port Hueneme, Vandenberg. So Vandenberg is the Air Force base, or Space Force base, I'm sorry. They actually work with horses. So we have a wide range of that.
Yeah. Now, would that be something that you would be able to work with as well in your job?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can
Because I would imagine that somewhere like Fort Hood, having having their mounted whatever they call it, cavalry unit.
Oh, the
right?
cavalry unit.
I mean, they have an actual horse unit.
They do,
right?
Yeah.
And so I would imagine they probably have veterinary techs.
They do. Yep. I actually worked with somebody who came into Guam as I was leaving Guam. He came from Fort.
Okay. Yeah. Is there? So, say you stay in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the next step? What's your goal past this?
So seeing the fact I'm due to get promoted, I've never actually had like soldiers underneath me. So I think my next step is to go to an Army base, to a tow unit, and try to have like some soldiers underneath me, like get that experience. Try to bring them up better than what I got brought up, that type deal.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Will it happen? Not sure yet.
Now, is there anything else that so overall it's been a good experience.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any type of training or anything else that you're looking forward to in the future? Like,
honestly, just honing my tango skills. Just being a better technician, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good now, but there are some rooms for improvement, obviously. But honestly, I just with that too. I'm trying to go to a course in San Antonio now for some further training and stuff. But for the most part, there's no specific training that we can do. Unfortunately, our Romeo, 68 Romeo, they get all the good stuff. So we don't get that much. But for the most part, not just trying to get better at my skills that I already have now.
Yeah. Anything that stands out as pretty great in California?
The food. Oh my gosh. I thought Guam's food was good. Then I came here, first time in California. I haven't ran into anything I haven't liked yet.
Yeah.
Luckily, I lost some weight instead of putting it on. So.
Yeah. Well, that's especially during COVID. That's an important thing. Okay. Well, do you have anything that you would like to add? So is the family still 3, or have you expanded?
Not yet. Not
yet.
I want to expand it, but right now it's just probably not the best time.
So, all right. Well, I appreciate your time, and so I like to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were going to do a movie about Corporal Williams, right? And they say, this is serious. Who plays Corporal Williams?
Hopefully, Corporal Williams.
Oh, so
I actually don't know.
There it is. It's aspirations of stardom.
I wouldn't mind doing that though.
No. Okay. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time. Guys, thank you very much for watching.